Morning, you guys. Hey, yeah, we left Decorah, and we just got to the Mississippi River here. Now we got to find a place to set up. Be right back. Okay, you guys, we're at Pikes Peak State Park. No open spots, but we're going to show you this view from this lookout here. Wow. Whoa. Mississippi River here. Quiet and beautiful. Wow. The barges down there. Tugboat over there. Okay, we're still at Pikes Peak State Park, and this is Bridal Veil Falls. It's about 0.4 miles from the overlook that we were just at. I guess Bridal Veil, I guess because you can walk behind it. Not much water flow right now, but it's pretty. A lot of steps. We came down a lot of steps, and there'll be a lot of steps going back up for anybody that's curious. Beautiful. Yep. All these steps. I'm gonna count them.
I wonder, as the say, I wonder how many there are. So we saw the waterfall, and on the way back up these umpteen million stairs, Jay missteps, trips, and kind of falls off the step, the walkway, and has somewhat twisted his ankle. So we have been hobbling up these zillions of stairs, and that's just a small fraction of the 0.4 miles of stairway. Stopping when we can, take breaks on benches. Here's our last break before we actually just hit smooth cement on up to the parking lot. Luckily, it was his left leg and not his right. And hopefully it's only just a sprain.
Yeah. So I stepped down, and it was just in the middle of probably a 15-foot flat area. And there was one step down in the middle of it. Completely missed it. Step off. Landed wrong on my ankle, and just about fell off the side of the thing too. So yeah, hopefully we still need to find a campsite. So anyway,
as soon as we get back up, we'll go get our campsite, and then we'll see what we do from there.
Okay, you guys, yeah, I'm still nursing that twisted ankle. And but we're here in Clayton, Iowa, just like 2 miles from our campsite, and we're right on the Mississippi River. This is in the, as of 2019, the population is 39. So we're just going to show you this little town, and at least we're going to show you this historic 1860 school up here. Lisa's going to get out and tell you that.
So notice how close the train track is to these houses. There's just this little street track and then the river. Very quaint little town. Alright, so as Jay said, this 2-story schoolhouse was built in 1860. It was the same year that Abraham Lincoln was built. It was the same year that Abraham Lincoln was elected president. I guess grades 1 through 6 were taught on the bottom. Grades 7 through 10 were taught on top. And it's the only school in Iowa that was used for 103 consecutive years. So it's definitely on the National Historic Register. Today it's a museum and used for town functions. It was used, or was built using sandstone from the local area. It is one of 2 restaurants here in Clayton, both waterfront restaurants. This definitely looks like it's a summer place. A lot of summer homes, a lot of boats on docked here, definitely more than 39. And restaurant number 2.
Okay, you guys, I know there wasn't much going on in this video. Yeah, we stayed 3 days at this Clayton Hills campground, and basically I just laid around, tried to keep my foot up, and it helped. It's a lot better. It's a lot better. We did go for a couple, 2 or 3 drives. Just went and visited some of the surrounding little towns, and
yeah. So, luckily you hurt your left foot. Yeah. And not your right, so we were still to do drives. So we did a lot of driving, a lot of exploring in the car.
If it was my right foot, then you'd have had to drive.
Well, yeah, I know I would have then, or we would have sat longer.
She doesn't want to drive Bear. Bear's nice.
Not on those small, narrow roads going around those hills.
Yeah. And anyway, so what was your? Well, there's not going to be many favorite things.
No, and I don't think it would matter what we did. I think my favorite of anything, that even if we did a lot more, was going to be my first viewing of the Mississippi River. So I think that would have been my favorite no matter what, was to see that view was just beautiful, just fantastic, and just kind of awesome when I hadn't seen the Mississippi and not real familiar with it.
That big, huge, wide river, and those big, huge, long barges and huge tugboats pushing them down up and down the river.
So, and it's a shame that Bridal Veil Falls was not in full flow, because, oh my gosh, that would have been just awesome. Yeah. And definitely worth going again if it was,
and maybe worth the broken ankle.
Yeah,
I'm teasing.
A little more careful.
Wasn't broken, but
no.
Sure felt like it was.
But like in early spring, when after the snow melt and stuff, it would be worth going to see that again, because that would just be beautiful, and you could walk behind it, so that would have been awesome.
Definitely recommend Pikes Peak State Park. McGregor. Yeah, just right outside McGregor, Iowa. Which that coming in, you guys saw that. That's pretty little town, and we drove up into the neighborhoods too, and some really old, unique houses too.
Yeah, crazy how the houses, the small, tiny little houses, were on the banks of the Mississippi River, and not even 20 feet out their door on the backside was the train tracks going past it.
Yeah,
it was like, wow.
Yeah. I would say my favorite thing was that view from,
Yeah.
from Pikes Peak.
Yeah.
That was spectacular. You know, I'm sure the camera did not do that. It didn't do it justice. So
Yeah, we had heard from many people that it was a place to go, and it definitely was. So it was definitely worth it.
but so yeah, I guess that was my favorite thing. I enjoyed little Clayton, Iowa, with the schoolhouse that you
That's
showed
right.
them.
Yep. Cute little restaurants there. That, I mean, they didn't have anything else. 2 restaurants though, but it was great right there on the river.
Yeah, and we did go eat at the second one that we showed you in the video. It was called the Lighthouse. It was good, good. But anyway, so tomorrow we are headed to the Quad Cities, and hopefully we can get in at Illiniwick State Park, just across the river from
LeClaire.
yeah, just across the river from LeClaire, across the I-80 bridge. So hopefully we can get in there, and then hopefully American Pickers, hopefully the Buffalo Bill Cody Museum, and whatever else we can find around the Quad Cities. So thank you guys. Please share this with like-minded people. Hit the notification bell if you haven't already, so you get notified when we post. I am going to try to post 2 a week, Wednesday and Saturday. This should come out this should be Wednesday when you're seeing this. So anyway, love you guys. Take care. We'll see you, I guess,
See you in our next adventure.
Saturday, because this is Wednesday. All right.
Bye.